about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Reginae Carter posted, "Hey guys, Ray wants you all to know he's in good spirits and doing well. Thanks for all the prayers and well wishes. He'll be home soon." That is YFN Lucci. As you know, he has been arrested. They had a warrant for his arrest. He turned himself in. And that is because of something that happened on December 10th when YFN Lucci and 3 gang members allegedly drove to a rival gang's territory. What they're saying happened is that after they arrived, 2 people inside the car reportedly began shooting at people in the area. There was an exchange of gunfire, and one of the people in the car, James Adams, was reportedly shot in the head during the shootout and then ejected from the vehicle. Man, that's a tough one. So I guess we will see what happens with YFN Lucci. But for everybody involved in this situation, man, I don't even know what to say about it. Just reporting it. All right, now Kyrie Irving has bought a new home for George Floyd's family, according to Steven Jackson. He talked about a lot of things that happened and things that people have done for George Floyd's family. Here's what he said.
She was just here 2 days ago. We threw her a big birthday party. Just had a birthday party here.
Oh, that's great.
And some kind of way, little baby heard what I was doing for her and came and offered to pay for the party. And I'm just continuing to do what I said I was going to do. You know, I said I was going to be my brother's keeper and take care of his daughter. A lot of my friends, Kyrie Irving, bought him a house. Lil Wayne's manager bought him a Mercedes-Benz. Barbara Streisand gave him stock in Disney. So I think God has definitely blessed her. And right now she's doing the best she's ever done.
That's amazing that the community's
Kyrie
coming.
Irving.
Absolutely.
That's a great deed. You know, but also let's remember that, you know, he wouldn't be able to do that if he wasn't signed to the Brooklyn Nets. So when you cheering him on for doing that, also encourage him to go back to work and handle his responsibilities, because they're holding up their end of the bargain by paying him, which enables him to do stuff like that. So he should hold up his end of the bargain by playing.
All right, well, that was on the Rematch podcast. I know y'all watched the Nets game yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did. Salute to the good brother Steven Jackson, too. Make sure you listen to the All the Smoke podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network with him and my guy, Matt Barnes.
All right, and KarlAnthony Towns has revealed that he has tested positive for COVID-19. He went on social media and said, "Prior to tonight's game, I received yet another awful call that I tested positive. I will immediately isolate and follow every protocol. I pray every day that this nightmare of a virus will subside, and I beg everyone to continue to take it seriously by taking all of the necessary precautions." As you know, his mother passed away from COVID-19 complications 9 months ago, and he has lost 6 other family members to the virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what type of PTSD he going through right now. All types of triggers going off for that brother.
Yeah. I'm sure he's scared. I'm sure he's, scared. He lost so many family members. He doesn't know what to do. Yeah, I could imagine. And you can't, and you got to be by yourself. So it's not even like you can take that on with somebody, you know?
All right, and Vanessa Bryant is opening up about the grief that she's been experiencing. She posted, "Grief is a messed up cluster of emotions. One day you're in the moment laughing, and the next day you don't feel like being alive. I want to say this for people struggling with grief and heartbreaking loss. Find your reason to live. I know it's hard. I look at my daughters and I try to push through that feeling for them. Death is guaranteed, but living the rest of the day isn't. Find your reason."
Yeah, salute to her. She's right. And I don't even like that whole time heals all wounds concept. No, it doesn't. Time might make it easier to deal with, but not heal.
And imagine right now, next week, January 26th, is the 1-year anniversary of the helicopter crash where Kobe Bryant and Gianna Bryant were on their way to a basketball tournament, and other passengers also, their lives were taken that day. So that's next week. And she also posted, "Dear media, please be considerate when airing or posting remembrance footage. We ask that you do not air photos of the wreckage, helicopter in the air, or accident scene. We do not want to see it."
Damn, I can imagine.
Yeah, celebrate the life. You know what I mean? Talk about the life. You don't have to talk about, that day. Like, we all know what happened. Celebrate the life of Kobe. Celebrate the life of his daughter, Gigi.
Now, Michelle Williams has addressed somebody on social media, because people love to tell you what you need to do. Somebody said, "Michelle, I love you, but you need some children. You are too bored." Well, Michelle Williams replied, "You're an idiot." And then that person said, "Wow, that was uncalled for. Thank you." And she responded, "No, what's uncalled for is you telling a woman that she needs to have children. What if that woman can't have children? What if that woman doesn't want children? Watch your mouth and fingers. Don't you ever let that come out of your mouth or your fingers on a comment section again to nobody." And then she said, "I would have ignored, but too many people need to stay out of a woman's uterus. Now scram and be blessed."
I mean, she's right. That's one of those things you learn as you get older, that asking that to a woman is not appropriate for all the reasons that Michelle just mentioned. Not even women in your own family, by the way. Now it's a conversation that can happen organically sometimes, but just don't be going around asking because it's none of your damn business.
Just never know. Yeah, you're right.
And it's interesting. I just interviewed Megan Good, and she had spoken about how she froze her eggs, and then we started talking about having kids. But I only felt like it was appropriate because she was very open about freezing her eggs and delaying having kids until a certain time period. So she said she likes to be open about that because she feels like with the different options, she wants people to know what it is that she's going through.
But that's what I mean when I say it's a conversation that can happen organically sometimes. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it comes up because of stuff like that. Like I got mad homegirls who froze their eggs, but that's just not something you just go around asking people.
Me too, and you know, for all my female friends, Gia has been telling them for the last 10 years, freeze your eggs just in case. You just don't want to get to the age and change your mind and say, now I want children, and now there's nothing you can do. So freeze your eggs, and that way when that time comes, you can make your own decision.
All right, and Dwayne Johnson has shared the first teaser for his biographical sitcom, Young Rock. That show comes out on February 16th. Here's what it sounds like.
Every hero has an origin story, but not a full mustache at age 15. It's The Rock's true life story.
What's your name again?
Tomas. Why'd you say your name was Tomas?
Because it sounds way cooler than Dwayne.
From then to now.
Things change just like that. When you dream big, the sky's the limit.
I'll have your finest tequila.
No.
Fine, I'll have a vodka martini.
No.
Young Rock, February 16th on NBC.
Okay.
I'm just convinced there's got to be more than one Rock, bro. Like, it's just got to be. Because The Rock does everything. Like, what is The Rock not involved in? He's hosting stuff. He's popping up in movies. He's got his own TV shows. Like, he's all over social media. There's got to be more than one Rock. He's found enough money to where he can clone himself. I'm telling you.
Stop it.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right. Now we got front page news next.
Yes, and you know, Donald Trump, his last day in the office is today. So we'll tell you who he's allegedly, they said he's going to pardon. And let's talk Melania Trump and her farewell speech.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.